This series the world was at peace, protected by a hero named Lee Gun, the strongest warrior on Earth. However, dark days came when he was killed by treacherous people who believed he could never return. They laughed at the thought of his comeback, but 20 years later, Lee Gun reappeared, much to everyone's shock. He looked at them, hinting at their guilt, and silently vowed to make them pay for their actions. At the beginning, the world faced an unimaginable disaster. Monstrous creatures emerged, destroying everything in their path. Humanity descended into chaos, confronting a powerful and mysterious being. The news reported that a mysterious civilization demanded, "Hand over your citizens if you want to live." The UN strongly refused, and the US warned that these monsters wanted to use humans as food. Humanity called these creatures disaster misfortunes. A giant monster rose from the sea. In desperation, humanity used nuclear weapons, but the monsters treated them like fireworks, dancing while destroying cities. People were dying and getting hurt. Just when all hope seemed lost, the 13 constellations appeared. Humanity named 12 chosen ones the saints, each bestowed with powers from holy gods. But there was a 13th, not chosen by any god, Lee Gun. To defeat the central red-eyed demon, Lee Gun led the saints to the demon's tower. They fought bravely, but only 12 saints returned. Reporters asked about Lee Gun, and the saints lied, saying he sacrificed himself for humanity. In truth, Lee Gun defeated the red-eyed demon, but the 12 saints abandoned him, and one even betrayed him, stabbing him in the back and leaving him in an inescapable trap filled with demons. Despite his injuries, his left arm cut off and his right arm barely functional, Lee Gun refused to give up. He picked up a dagger with his teeth and a sword with his right hand, fighting on. He vowed not to die until he avenged the betrayal. Before this, in a Korean chicken restaurant, Lee Gun's friend Hugo warned him not to go into battle, knowing Lee Gun might die. Lee Gun joked and ate chicken, but Hugo was angry and worried. Lee Gun reassured him, saying he had defeated more disaster misfortunes than all 12 saints combined. But Hugo still worried for his friend. It all began on the final day of the 20th century. Monsters called disaster misfortunes suddenly appeared, plunging humanity into chaos and fear. Then, 12 beings known as the Holy Gods appeared. They promised to share their power with humanity to help overcome this crisis and selected 12 people to receive their blessing. But something unexpected happened. A 13th person awakened without the blessing of any god. This 13th was so strong and powerful that he outshone the 12 saints. His name was Lee Gun. Hugo thanked Lee Gun, saying they could raid the demon's tower thanks to him. Lee Gun and Hugo were close friends. Lee Gun joked that if Hugo was thankful, he wanted 5 years' worth of fried chicken. Hugo laughed, wondering if Lee Gun ever got tired of fried chicken. Another saint, a woman, was happy because she thought they would be well rewarded for defeating the demon. A big man saint was excited too, hoping to earn at least $100 million. Lee Gun joked that he'd be happy with a 10-year free pass to a 7-star Hawaiian hotel. The saints laughed, though some thought Lee Gun was odd. The big man saint asked Lee Gun why he didn't demand a higher reward to negotiate better. He even teased Lee Gun about his appearance. Despite being called saints, these people were only in it for themselves. As they entered the demon's tower, they found the huge, fearsome red-eye demon. The saints were shocked and scared. The red-eye demon roared, shaking the whole tower. Fire erupted from the ground, and the saints floated in the air, terrified. Seeing the fiery pit below, they panicked and ran away. Only Lee Gun remained in front of the red-eye demon. Determined, he knew it didn't matter how powerful the demon was. He would be the one to defeat it. He grabbed his sword and leaped at the demon. But in the end, he was betrayed, stabbed in the back, and thrown into a trap. Trapped with countless demons, he continued to fight, never giving up. Despite losing his left arm and being surrounded, his will to survive was unbreakable. 20 years passed. Li Gun, now older, was still fighting. He finally killed the last demon in the trap. Exhausted, he realized it was over. As the underground trap began to collapse, he passed out. In present-day Korea, most buildings were destroyed by disaster demons. Two men were running from a demon wolf, fearing for their lives. As the wolf caught up, the tower gate suddenly opened, and a bright light exploded from it. A huge hole appeared in the middle of the road. From the rubble, a person emerged. It was Li Gun, finally free from the trap and tower. He was furious, remembering how the saints had betrayed him and left him to die. Now, he was back and ready to settle the score.